So today we have um, a lot of content creators on the internet. We have a lot of people holding up a microphone and a camera just the same way I'm doing, you know, advising people, talking to people, you should do this, you should do that, giving hot takes and tips about how to live life. And today we have, different pictures about how a man should be, about how a strong man should be, about how a man shouldn't be a simp, you know, about how a strong woman should be, shouldn't rely on, um, like I said, there are different pictures. Everyone is coming up with their own ideologies, their own theories as well about how people should live their lives. And it's also very important at this point for us to filter what we consume on the internet. You don't get to take in every single thing that you watch on the internet, or maybe because it's coming from someone you like or from someone who you admire. You know, it's time to halt and look at that content for the second time. Is this necessary? It's time to strike a balance. Do I need this? Should I continue with this? Is this even right? So does this align with my personality? Does this align with who I want to be? And what we fail to understand is what works for me might not work for you. Yes, we look like we are like, but we are completely different. So what could take me 10 years could take someone 2 years. We are completely different. What works for me might not in fact work for you. So you have to filter what you consume on the internet. So for some marriages, you see some people on the internet posting, well, I lived in this certain type of way with my husband, it worked. You know, we split the bill 50-50, everything, parenting in the house. We did the 50-50, it worked for us. And then you try to take this in, you internalize it because this is coming from someone you love so much or someone who you care about so much. And you start implementing these strategies in your life. This is absolutely like the reason for the broken relationships, marriages. People are becoming weak people are becoming insensitive people are becoming, cruel because of the content that we're consuming on the internet. There's so much, there's a lot of them on the internet. And you just keep scrolling and keep discovering every single day. So filter what you consume on the internet. Filter what you consume on the internet. And I tell you, a lot of the content that we see today, a lot of them, you don't need them, you know. So for even people who are trying to come out of addiction, this is becoming increasingly difficult because these are the contents that are posted every single day. We have a lot of them. So the first step to, becoming better is to filter the kind of channels you follow, the kind of things you listen, the kind of things you watch, the kind of people you follow. You don't need all of that. You don't need all of that. If you're Christian as well, you have to be extra careful with the things you do online, the content you listen to. Extra careful. Some contents, they are subtle, they just hit you. You feel like nothing happened, but just give it a few days. The effect starts coming up. So be careful, be careful. Filter what you listen to, what you watch. I see you on the next video.